I am moving into a new house. It is moving day. This is my new room. I'm not done moving into the house. I still have a lot to unpack over here, as you guys can see. I've got my armor. I've got all my shulker boxes here. But I figured I should give a house tour, because this is where I'm going to be living for probably most of this series, if not all of it. So to start things off, we've got my bedroom, which you just saw. Currently, there's not a whole lot. I plan on adding more, but this is all there is here at the moment. This is going to be my main living quarters, like my dining area and whatnot. This room over here, I haven't quite figured out yet. I'm thinking I will turn this into my kitchen. Maybe? I don't know. I might add some windows along here, but I haven't completely decided for that yet. Over here we move on into my entry room. I've got my nice sofa where I can sit and watch the sunset over the ocean. This is my front door. I will get to my yard in a little bit though. I'll also get to my basement in a moment. So if we come over here, I have my storage room. Now this room, my storage is kind of full. I don't know that this is going to be big enough, to be completely honest. But I've got more in my basement down there, which I will get to. And if we come over here, I've got my little living room. I got my TV. I've got some windows I can open or close depending on how I'm feeling. I've got a door that goes onto my backyard. And then up these stairs we go to my second floor. It's currently all set up for October and Halloween. I've got a little pumpkin room here. This room I'm planning on, depending on like the holiday or time of year or season, changing this room up. So we got a nice little book selection here if I want to sit and read on my other sofa. And I've got my pumpkin carpet here. I've got jack-o'-lanterns. I've got my nice little kitchen bar up here. Currently, I don't think it has anything in it at the moment, but I've got a little attic space here with a nice little TV. And then if we come back here, I've got, well, this is a room that's haunted. I was told by the previous house owner not to go in here, no matter what. And I keep hearing strange sounds from here, so maybe we'll investigate that in a future episode. But until then, I don't really want to risk anything, so I'm not going to go in there. But I've got my guest bedroom over here. We got some nice bunk beds, some nice storage for them to use. This is a placeholder. I'm going to put a desk here or something at some point. Got some nice windows overlooking the ocean and some of my backyard. And then over here, this is what I call the rec room. Currently there's only some snowballs in a chest, but this room will probably have a use in future episodes. I don't want to spoil anything. But here I got a nice balcony that shows some of my backyard, which again I will get to in a moment. So if we keep going, I have a third floor. Oh, I almost forgot actually. If we come around over here, I have an awesome little balcony here with some nice chairs and chilling areas. You can just sit and relax and hang out. But if we come up these stairs, I have the third floor, which is not very big, to be honest. It's really just 2 rooms. I've got this nice bookshelf, which currently doesn't have any books in it. I'll put books here later. I have my partial roof access. I've got more up there, but I've got a stage. I've got a DJ board right here where you can sit and play some music. And then if we come around here, I have a nice little meeting room slash living room or family room area. And I've got another balcony over here. I've got a lot of balconies, and I've got another balcony over there. And then we go up here to the 4th floor. I've got my nice stargazing access right here, which also overlooks the ocean. This room is currently completely empty. Up here I don't actually have a whole lot planned out yet, so if you guys have ideas, let me know down in the comments. But I've got a hall over here. I've got a nice little viewing bubble right here, so we can look out and get a nice, like almost, not quite 360, 180 view, I suppose. And then around here is a little bit claustrophobic of a hall, but I've got more roof access here. And in here is my soon-to-be movie studio room. As you can see, I've got a very low quality camera here. So I think I'm going to upgrade this camera to the same camera that is currently being used in the, I don't know if you guys saw, but right around here there's a giant tower that is currently being built by Bacon. If you remember him from my last episode the pilot of the airplane that we managed to escape a zombie outbreak on the plane. That was very chaotic, but he's been working on his tower, and I don't want to spoil too much, but I will say he has some really nice cameras in there, and so I would like to maybe ask to see if he has an extra, because this camera's uh, video quality is not very high, to be completely honest. I don't even know if it'll like pick up audio or anything, because I don't have any mics in here yet. But anyway, we come back down here, just quick access down to this floor. Now it's time to get into my basement. Now there's multiple entrances to my basement, but I'm going to take my primary entrance, which is right around over here, down these stairs. So if we come down these stairs, I've got a nice white carpet, and I got my doggo tunnel, which again, I will get to that in a moment because that is kind of complicated in itself. But I've got my testing chamber, which will certainly be used in future episodes. I've got some really fun stuff planned. Don't want to spoil any of it though. So got my storage, which you kind of saw earlier. This just goes up to my storage room up there. These side things of stone and dirt are usually covered up by where I'm going to put my shulker boxes. It's going to be my shulker storage room. And I don't quite have enough to fill in all the gaps, which is why there's iron here, so shulker boxes are going to be around that. But if we come back out here, and we come around here, I got a nice window. Around this corner, I've got this room, which again is empty. I plan on adding stuff here at some point, but I don't know what I'm going to add. And then around this corner here, I got a door that goes outside. So that is the main build of my house. Oh, it's getting dark. I may need to sleep, but let's see if I can show you guys my yard before all the monsters come out. So if we come, I'm going to use this door right here. This comes out to my yard, which again isn't quite done. My word, that sunset is awesome. But I've got it all set up for October. It's all nice and spooky. We got all the spooky vines and cobwebs. And I've got Hunt's Gift Shop. So again, this doesn't have stuff in it yet, but it is fully built. I just have to give it some stock. So I plan on selling merchandise and stuff there to other SMP members. We've got Stampy's Lovely World tribute over here because his Lovely World is ending this year. And honestly, his Lovely World was a lot of inspiration for this build, if that wasn't obvious. And this has a little bit of an interior, not really much of one, but that's basically it. I got my fountain here. Up there, I've got some stuff planned for building. This is all empty space currently, though. And up here, this is one of my favorite things about the house. This is my mini golf course, which I'm not going to spoil because I may have an episode on this at some point. So I'm not going to quite spoil that yet. This is also something I don't want to spoil because I'm going to build something here. Over here, I've got my sea pickle farm. It's kind of like a little reef in some water. This just goes back into my bedroom. We may as well come in here and sleep real quick before I show you guys the rest of the house, just to be safe in case there's mobs. So if we come around back here to this door, you could also just walk around my pathway. I've got my barbecue, I've got Willie the Pumpkin here enjoying his nice campfire. And I've got this big pit. That's my basement that I showed earlier with those doors. Nothing is built down there yet. If I come around here, I've got my little walkway, little crafting station right here. And then we can come up these stairs here, and this is my dog park. So this is a nice little playground my dogs can hang out at. I got a pool that is the shape of a bone. They can run over this bridge if they'd like. They can go into this little tunnel and run around, I guess. I don't know, do dog things. Got a fun little parkour thing here. And then this is my doghouse, which is obviously inspired by Stampy's doghouse. I do plan on adding a lot to this. Right now I've got Skip, which currently Skip does not have a name tag. But then I got Moses and I got Aaron over here. I may need to shrink their dog beds. They're kind of spoiled at the moment, if that wasn't obvious. And then they got their nice little pool of water. And then this is just the entrance to my doggo tunnel that goes to the basement of my house for indoor access in case there's a bunch of mobs outside and I'd rather just go from indoors, or if it's raining or something along those lines. Now if I come up here, this is my little minecart waiting station. That over there is just maintenance and stuff for the doghouse. It's like above the roof and everything. This I'm not done with. I plan on building something along here. I haven't figured it all out, but I've got the fence there. Now this, if I press this button, will activate, and this minecart will bring me around and take me through a tunnel right here. And I'll wrap around to my front door. So people who are visiting and just want to get up to my backyard, they can take this minecart and it'll take them right around. And now this is my front yard, obviously. And all this actually isn't part of my house. These are for future episodes. I've got the Feel Better Center. I've got the post office, but I'm not going to spoil too much. This is my house. It's not done. If you guys have suggestions, let me know. I'm still moving in. I've still got all my boxes here. It's a cluttered mess, but that's what I got.